The relationship between artificial intelligence and confidence presents a fascinating paradox in modern technology. While AI systems consistently deliver responses with unwavering certainty, this apparent confidence can be dangerously deceptive. The technology has become deeply integrated into our daily lives, powering everything from search engines to workplace tools, making it crucial to understand its limitations and potential for misleading outputs. The real risk isn't just that AI can be wrong, it's that it can sound convincingly right while being completely incorrect. At its core, AI operates fundamentally differently from human intelligence. Rather than processing facts and understanding truth in the way humans do, AI systems function by recognizing and reproducing patterns in data. During training, these systems analyze vast amounts of text from various sources, books, articles, conversations, and learn statistical relationships between words and concepts. The key distinction is that they learn what typically follows in a sequence, not what is factually correct. This pattern matching approach means that AI can generate fluent, natural-sounding responses without actually understanding the meaning or verifying the accuracy of what it's saying. When we interact with AI, we're not accessing a curated database of verified information. Instead, the system generates responses based on probability calculations of what words should come next, given the patterns it has observed. This process explains why it can produce fluent, convincing responses that sound authoritative but may contain significant errors. The system has no internal mechanism for expressing uncertainty or doubting its outputs. It simply generates what it calculates to be the most statistically likely response. This limitation is particularly important as more people rely on AI systems for summarizing information, answering questions, and even making decisions. Consider a practical example. When asked about a historical event, an AI might confidently produce a detailed narrative by combining elements from various sources in its training data. The response might sound perfectly plausible and well-structured, but it could contain inaccuracies or blend details from different historical events. The AI isn't being intentionally deceptive. It simply lacks the ability to verify facts or recognize when it's mixing up information. This same pattern occurs across all domains where AI is used, from technical explanations to creative writing. This limitation becomes particularly problematic in technical discussions. An AI might provide a detailed explanation of how software works, sounding absolutely certain while including subtle but critical errors. From the AI's perspective, these responses appear statistically valid based on its training patterns, even when they're factually incorrect. The system cannot distinguish between accurate technical information and plausible sounding but incorrect explanations. It's crucial to understand that AI systems don't have intentions or consciousness. They're not trying to deceive or impress. They simply don't understand the concept of confidence or truth in the way humans do. Their responses are purely pattern-matching exercises, regardless of whether those patterns accurately reflect reality. This fundamental characteristic of AI systems means that their confident tone is not a reflection of accuracy or understanding. It's simply the default way they generate output. The technology faces particular challenges in several key scenarios: when information is incomplete, when context is ambiguous, or when a question requires real-world judgment. Artificial intelligence lacks common sense, intuition, and understanding of consequences. These aren't bugs, but fundamental limitations of the technology's design. For instance, an AI might confidently provide advice about a complex situation without considering important real-world factors that would be obvious to a human with practical experience. As AI becomes increasingly prevalent in our lives, these limitations become more important to understand. The future of AI development isn't about eliminating these mistakes entirely. That would require a fundamental redesign of how AI works. Instead, it's about creating systems and user habits that properly account for uncertainty and limitation. This includes developing better ways to signal when AI is less certain about its responses and building in safeguards against confidently stated misinformation. The most effective approach is to view AI as a tool that augments human judgment rather than replaces it. Developing the ability to question AI's confident responses becomes a crucial skill in our increasingly AI-integrated world. When an AI system provides a confident answer, we must remember that this confidence doesn't indicate understanding or truth. It only reflects what the system calculates as statistically likely based on its training data. This understanding is essential for professionals who use AI tools in their work and for anyone who interacts with AI-powered systems in daily life. This understanding allows us to use AI more effectively and responsibly. We can appreciate its capabilities while remaining aware of its limitations, leading to more productive and realistic applications of the technology. The key is not to be misled by the system's apparent certainty, but to maintain a balanced perspective on what AI can and cannot do. This means developing practices of verification, cross-checking important information, and maintaining human oversight in critical decisions. The future success of AI integration into society depends largely on our ability to understand and account for these limitations. Rather than being discouraged by AI's potential for confident mistakes, we should use this knowledge to develop better practices for AI deployment and use. This includes designing systems with appropriate safeguards, training users to recognize when verification is needed, and maintaining human judgment as the final arbiter in important decisions.